begin the half. Ismail fields the ball. Moon zings it center field. Snap, Howard catches it deep in his own territory. It's in there for the
score. What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Izzy's Retro Video Game Reviews. And on today's episode, I'm going to be talking about a game that I am very, very fond of, man. And that game is NFL 2K. So believe it or not, back before EA Sports created decided to create a monopoly for themselves and have the exclusive license to the NFL and making NFL games and stuff like that. There was a lot of varieties of NFL games from different developers. I mean, you had NFL Quarterback Club, NFL Game Day, which was exclusive to PlayStation, and then you had this NFL 2K that was exclusive to the Dreamcast, but later ported over to the Xbox and PlayStation 2 consoles. So NFL 2K for the first 2 years, like I said, was exclusive to the Dreamcast, and I remember seeing a commercial for it when the Dreamcast was about to launch back in September of '99, and I'm like, man, this is next level cutting edge technology right here, because they had the graphics were extremely realistic for the time, and the gameplay was great, man. And I remember when I didn't get the Dreamcast on launch date, but I did end up getting one for Christmas of '99. And that was one of the first games I asked for, along with NBA 2K, which I did a review of, and I'll link that in the description, and NHL 2K as well, because even though I wasn't a big hockey fan and did not know a lot about it, it just looked cool to see players like fighting and trying to score a goal, and I like the physicality of hockey, so I did ask for NHL 2K despite not knowing a lot about it. But back to NFL 2K, man. The first two iterations of NFL 2K had Randy Moss on the cover. No, the first three, I should say, because 2K2 as well had him on the cover. What do you call it? And bonus points to anyone that can name the last three athletes on the cover of the NFL 2K series up until NFL 2K5. Let me know down in the comments if you know. Don't Google, because that's cheating. But yeah. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah. So for me, the gameplay of NFL 2K was extremely, it was easy to pick up and play, but difficult to master, because you had to kind of know teams' tendencies and what they're gonna do on offense and then on On the defensive side of things, you had to know the schemes to stop certain players from going off, because that's what would happen, especially if you were playing with the Minnesota Vikings and Randy Moss. The extremely dynamic and deadly duo of Randy Moss and Dante Culpepper back then. And Randy Moss, back then in the early 2000s, man, when he first, in the late 90s, early 2000s, when he first came into the league, man, he was just catching everything. He was such a dynamic wide receiver, and like, if you didn't know how to stop, even if you designed a play to stop him, you weren't going to, because he was just that great of a receiver. People were comparing him to Jerry Rice in that respect, and who can blame them? But man, like the gameplay, it was extremely, extremely intuitive for the time. You know how you had real coaches playbooks, and you had all the stars in there. I used to play with Minnesota a lot, because like I said in my man review, I didn't know a lot about the game of football at that time, and I just liked playing it for fun. But now I like to, as I got older, I learned what players do what, and certain plays that, and why coaches run certain plays for certain players and stuff like that, and formations and packages and stuff like that. So I'm still learning the game of football, because there's a lot of stuff that I don't know, but as far as that goes. But yeah, no, I back then I was just playing for fun, and playing with Randy Moss is like playing. If you had Randy Moss on your team, it's like having a video game itself. So man, I just remember playing that and just having fun for hours, man. And like I said, extremely realistic graphics, and just a very, very, very fun time in my life playing NFL 2K. I definitely enjoyed it, man. I wish I can still play today. I know I have my Dreamcast somewhere, but there's a thing called the Megacade out, man. And if I ever get that, I will play an NFL 2K for sure. Once if I ever get that. But anyway, man. NFL 2K, real fun time, and real fun times in my life, and I'm sure if you grew up playing the NFL 2K series, you had just as much fun as I did, man, because it was a very, very fun game. Don't get me wrong, man was fun too, but NFL 2K was just ahead of its time in every respect, and there will never be another series like that. So yeah, that is gonna do it for this episode of Izzy's Retro Video Game Reviews. Like, subscribe, share. Don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss a video. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.